Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over favorites for February 2018. Alright, so I got this Medline after my dad was in the hospital, and I was up there with him and my hands were so dry. I saw this sitting on the counter. Now, of course, this is meant for the nurses, the doctors, and the other healthcare workers who come in and out of the rooms. If you're a healthcare worker, you know how much you wash your hands. So, you know, your hands get even more dry and cracked, especially in the winter. Because of that. When I saw this, I thought, so I went over there and I tried it, and I'm just going to put some on right now. And so this stuff, oh my gosh, it is so wonderful. So like I put this on my hands, and then I went, got my phone out, took my Amazon app, went boop, put that in my cart, and got it. And it is one of my favorites. I love this stuff. Next are two products from Essence. So that would be the I Heart Stage Eye Primer. You guys have been seeing me use this in Get Ready With Me's. I like this a bunch, okay? It goes on. You know, when I use a primer on my eyes, you can tell I have a primer on my eyes. So you kind of got to finish your eye look. But if you just want to make your eyelids not look so yuck and put on this eye primer, you really wouldn't even have to put on, if you're my coloring anyway, you wouldn't have to put on a eyeshadow at all. It just looks like your eyelids, although it's because it's nude, not because it's clear. So this does really well holding eyeshadows on. I have quite liked it. It's very inexpensive. It has a doe foot applicator that you put on, and then I'll spread it out with either my finger or a brush, and I just think you can't go wrong with this. Lash Princess, and this is the false lash effect. So I love this, and I love how they put the squiggle puffy paint or whatever that is on there. This one is the green one. A lot of people are showing you the purple one. I would imagine they're similar in the way they behave, because I really like this one too. I am wearing that today with no primer underneath it. Love this mascara. I have been giving a lot of love recently to the Lorac Pro Matte palette. Now, this is just like this. It's just the matte. Boring looking palette, right? It has a little mirror in there. It's so cute. I picked this up when Kristen came to Indianapolis, and we went and did that live stream, and we went out to dinner, and we went shopping, and I picked this up at Ulta at that time. So I've had this a little bit, but I've just rediscovered it, and I'm obsessed with using it. I've been doing a lot of really quick looks lately with, you know, neutrals and pinning my hair back and stuff, so I don't want to be too overdone. But, you know, if you work outside the home and you need to get ready really quick, here, I already had this, the first Lorac Pro palette, which is an excellent palette. And you may look at that and go, well, you got those shades right in there. Not really. I mean, they're close. There's some that are close. Okay, like this one has nude and this has bare. This has pink mauve, and this has got light pink, and this has got burgundy. You see, I mean, they're kind of like the same, but not slightly different. You would never probably know the difference on your eyes, but why I like it so well is because of how little it is. See how that just fits right in my hand? I can grab this. It's limited in shades. They're all matte, so I can just get this and boom, knock out a look really quick. Whereas with this, I open it up and I'm like, what should I do? There's so many things I could do. So I don't waste time just sitting there going, what should I do? What do I want to do today? All right, do you guys remember when I did the Wet n Wild new products, Get Ready With Me? And one of the things that I really loved was the liquid cat suit, and this was in Right on My Copper. Okay, so that's Right on My Copper. Well, I picked up another one, and I've been loving this one in February as well. This one is called Honey Glaze, and it's lighter than Ride My Copper. So you know what's really pretty? Putting this one on and then like just highlighting your mouth with honey glaze. So, love these liquid cat suits. Also, I got one of the matte ones because I thought, I wonder if the matte formula is really good. So, I got one called Rebel Rose, and it is gorgeous. And you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the same shade as that. You see that? Those lips back there? This one, that's Muse. It is sold out constantly. You cannot get it. The Wet n Wild Catsuit in Rebel Rose is a very similar shade to that. The next one is the Rimmel 3D lip gloss. Okay, I've always loved Rimmel's lip glosses because they're not sticky. But this one here is called Popcorn for Two. It's a 3D gloss. And if you put this, which has some like strobing kind of effect, if you put this over the top of Wet n Wild's Rebel Rose, it will give you a similar look to that Huda Beauty one, because I keep them in my purse because I'm not carrying those lips around. And I like to keep the Huda products inside the lip kit, so it's gorgeous. Okay, so here's an example. This is, in fact, on the right side of my mouth is Wet n Wild. On the left side is the Huda Beauty kit in Muse. All right, the next thing would be my new Fitbit. Okay, it's new to me. My daughter I know it's not on because I'm wearing my Bulova from my husband. That's not new. I've had that a while. But my daughter got a new Blaze. And see, I had the original Fitbit HR Charge. I had the original one, and it bit the dust. So it just wouldn't charge anymore. The charger thing broke. That's what it was. Anyway, so I'm like, because this is what actually woke me up every day. Since I've not had it, I go to bed at 3 a.m., wake up at 8:30. It's terrible. My hours are all messed up. I rely on the Fitbit to like give me that little nudge and wake me up. So it helped me quite a bit, in addition to, motivating me to take steps and whatnot. But she got a new Blaze, and she sent me this one is the 2. This is the Fitbit HR Charge 2, and she sent me hers. And what I love so much more about it is the band. So mommy and daddy got me this for my birthday. It's a band for it. I've got another one you guys have probably seen in videos. It's kind of black and leather and got some beads on the side, and it's just really fun that you can dress these up and make them look like jewelry. So I have really been enjoying my Fitbit, and yeah, it's doing me a lot of good off my arm, right? Well, I don't want to wear it with my watch, and whatever. Anyway, next is the Essence Fresh and Fit Awakening Primer. Healthy glow, pore minimizing effect. Vitamin complex and cranberry water. And I really like this stuff. It's the closest thing that I have found to the Becca Backlight Primer. Let me show you if I can. Now, keep in mind, I am wearing it under my makeup today. Keep in mind that I am very fair, so this might not come off on the camera very well, but I'm going to try. All right, so this here is the Essence, and this is the Becca Backlight Primer. So I'm just going to kind of go back and forth here. I shouldn't have got so much. Can you see? This one here is Essence, and this is Becca. There you go. So, super loving the Essence Primer. The next thing that I've been really loving since I did the Physicians Formula Get Ready With Me is this. This is their concealer called #InstaReady. Now, probably this won't work for many people because I'm sure that this is a limited shade range. Physicians Formula kind of caters to light-skinned people. But this worked perfect for me, and I've been enjoying it to the point where I said, Mary, stop. You've got to stop that. And I got my stash box, right? And in it is my MAC Pro Longwear. Now, these two are not the same. Okay, they're not dupes for each other. This one is thicker, but I really love this, and I am going to forsake, I think, buying my Pro Longwear in lieu of this. It has a pump, just like the Pro Longwear does, and it pumps out too much just like the Pro Longwear does, but you can get it to where if you're careful you can get like a half of a pump out of it, and I'll just compare it for you. I tend to use MAC Pro Longwear more like a highlighting cream instead of what it's actually for. But as you can see, the shade range is different. For the cost difference, I'm ready to switch. The next thing is just silly, okay? You'd be like, Mary, you have all these expensive brushes and you went and bought these? Yes. It makes me happy in every fritzy part of my heart, okay? They didn't cost very much. I think they were like $12, but they're mermaid brushes. Look how they're glittery. And I know, for a 56-year-old woman, this is probably better suited to a 13-year-old little girl, which I'm sure she would love, okay? But come on, all of us ladies, no matter how old we get, some of us still, we have the glitter in our heart, and we love the pretty rainbow glitter stuff. And I saw, I think it was Holly from Smart Mouth Beauty, using a blending brush and an eye look that was this, and I went, give me that! Where did you get that? So I went on the hunt for it, and I found them. And the set comes with, you know, an angled, they're very soft. They haven't lost their bristles. And, you know, you could do worse than these brushes. They're very soft, so you got a powder brush, a blush brush, a little kabuki thing. It's not stiff at all. And this angled brush, they're so soft. I really like these brushes, right? And you've got, hey, I bought eye sets that weren't this complete before. You've got a detail shader, a regular shader, a blending brush, a stiff in your corner brush. I like this. You could use this in your crease. You've got an angle brush and a flat definer. So what? I like them. You guys know I'm crazy about my bandanas, right? I have them in all kinds of colors. I am constantly either tying them up like this or, you know, wearing my whole head up in a bandana. Love them. And you guys say, oh, Mary, I love your hair in a bandana. It looks so cute or whatever. And then, but a lot of you will say, I can't tie the bandana, I can't do that or whatever. Well, this, you don't have to. I've been loving this thing. Look, it's got an elastic here on the bottom, so you just put it over your head, and then I bobby pin these down in the back, and then it's already bowed. So you just slide your hair back with it. And if you want, it's got little bendy things in them that will hold this however you want. So you can bend them down, up, in the middle, however you want, you can bend those. I bought 2 of them. They come together too in a pack, and I have been really loving this. This is just perfect. If you are bandana challenged and you want to have bandanas pulled up in your hair, you can't go wrong with this. Lastly are 3 products from a line I've been exploring in the month of February and continuing to do so. So as I was coming off the Drunk Elephant, you guys know that I went back to my CeraVe products and my Timeless products, and of course I used those up, or what I have used up. But you know, there's just something that's not sitting right with me with L'Oreal having bought CeraVe. I don't know. Anyway, the whole thing about the Drunk Elephant that drew me to them was that it was all natural stuff. It was, you know, I don't have to play chemist and try and figure out what to do. It was supposed to be a really good line, and so I went for it. And I'm still looking for that. And, you know, anyway, I bought this stuff. I bought all of this stuff with my own money. It's only 3 right now, but as I run out of Timeless, I do want to give their line a try on their other stuff because I really like what I've tried so far. Now, that would be the Mad Hippie Cream Cleanser. All right, well, first I fell in love with the name. Then I went and read about them and the concept. And, of course, you know I love the packaging and the design. But when I saw what was in the cleansing stuff and what was running through the line, I went, I'm all for oils and stuff, so I'm going to give it a try. So this is the cream cleanser. This is where we start. So the cream cleanser has, it says on the front here, with jojoba green tea, macadamia oil, and orchid extract. A gentle balancing cream cleanser that removes free radicals and impurities while moisturizing and healing. So what I do is I get my face all damp, and then I take a pump of this and I put it and wash it all over my face for a few minutes, and then I will rinse it off and go in with step 2. So this is step 2. They have another one that's vitamin A. They suggest you don't use this when you're using that. So, alternate between the two if you want. Or get them and do one night, one another, but don't mix these two together. So this one here is the one I'm using. It's the exfoliating serum with alpha hydroxy acids, apple stem cells, and giga white. So you massage this into your dry, clean skin every night to every other night, and follow 10 minutes later with the Mad Hippie face cream. So this stuff has this consistency. It's a milky color, and I take 3 drops, and that does my whole face and neck, if you can believe it, and it sinks right in really fast. It doesn't burn. I don't feel anything but good when I use it. So I really like this. I don't know if it's doing anything or not yet, okay? I just know I love the way it feels, and I like the way it looks on my skin. Then I take and go in with this. So this is the Mad Hippie face cream with peptides, acai, argan oil, and resveratrol, which is the stuff that's good in wine from grapes. So this is a natural revitalizing face cream that reduces the appearance of wrinkles. I follow the serum with that. Now they have other things like vitamin C and stuff, but I'm not using those because I still have Timeless product left. But what I have used of the Mad Hippie line so far, I really like. I like doing this at night, and I've been using the Haba Lobo stuff during the day. I don't know what's going to win out with me. I'm just saying I love this stuff so far. I might end up with it. We'll have to wait and see. That's it. That concludes my February favorites, and I hope that you enjoyed that. As always, I want to thank you for being the best part of the Fritzy family. Come on in here, get your hug. You really are, and welcome to new family. And if you're not part of the family, then hit the red subscribe button. We'd love to have you here. So I'd like to say that I hope you're having a blessed day, but if you're not, go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye, and I'm out.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do favorites from 2018. Yeah, like what, the whole year? Mary? Okay, now, I picked this up at Ulta when Kristen Game came home, and Kristen Game doesn't live here. Kristen Game lives in Wisconsin with the Packers. She doesn't live with the Packers. She lives with Bob. Okay, knock it off, Mary. Shauna, look. You want this. Shauna, you want this. You want it. I heard you want it. I heard that you are just dying to replace it, and you want it. Go get it. Yeah, just look. You want it. You want it. Okay, for those of you that don't know it, I'm in a bet with Shauna. Neither one of us is allowed to buy eyeshadow for 2018, and she wants to replace this, right? Really bad. So I'm trying to get her to do it, because then I'll win the bet, and I'll get $100. So, Shauna, buy me. Like it's sitting, like it might come out. I think it's trying to get out. That's what it is. It's trying to get out. It's like going, Mary, remember me? You don't use me anymore. Mary, remember how much you like garnet? Why aren't you using me, Mary? It's trying to catch me. That's what it's doing. It's getting right. It's rocking itself right out of there. Did we have to paint the entire hand? I don't know why I did that. And I want to tell you something. I got another one, a matte one that I can't find, so whichever one of you took it, put it back. And if you take my next favorite, which is the Rimmel 3... No! Hang on, I'm going in. I don't know what it is with this earring. It keeps getting twisted. I'm a twisted sister. And I'm not gonna take it. No, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it anymore. All right, you straighten your act up, right? Cause we're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Oh my gosh, there's so much on here, I'm gonna be like the Tin Man. 'Cause Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. And cause never was a reason for the glowing. Look at this set, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything, including mermaid brushes? And I have no idea if those were the right words.